Opening on January 21st, the Cleve Carney Gallery is proud to present Darklight, an art installation by Nadia Hironoka and Matthew Sweeb. At the heart of the exhibition is an original film, Writing History with Lighting, a single-screen work composed of various altered and looped scenes from D.W. Griffith's controversial 1915 film, Birth of a Nation. It's projected onto the interior structure of Baltimore's abandoned Parkway Theater, spilling across architectural details, theater seats, and discarded objects from the building's past, and juxtaposed against the protests against the death of Freddie Gray, who died while in Baltimore police custody. Also opening at the MAC in February is Buffalo Theater Ensemble's second show of the season, Good People. And here to tell you all about it is Amelia Barrett, faculty member of College of DuPage Theater and co-artistic director of BTE and star of Good People, playing the role of Margie. How are you, Amelia?
I'm excellent. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming. So, you are now working on both sides of the fence, right? You're working on the administrative management side and the creative talent side. What do you like better?
Neither. I'm teasing. But because, you know, everything that we do, and you included, everything that we do feeds the other side.
Yeah.
So I think when I was younger, I thought, well, theater is different, art is different. It's not different, but it all feeds the same thing. So when working on the administrative side, you see the big picture and you try to facilitate something and anticipate what might happen, and no one can figure out the future.
Right.
But then, as an artist, you have to be in the moment and not think about the future at all. So it's working both sides.
Yeah. So how do you think things are going?
Oh, they're going so well.
I think so too.
I'm really, to see this re-emergence, to see the energy behind it is so thrilling. We have two new grants that we're really excited about. The DuPage Foundation, which is supporting us in our 30th anniversary season, in our reinstatement and helping our operating budget for the future.
Nice.
And our Norm Waddell Inspiration Fund, which is celebrating our rebirth. So we feel like the community is behind us 100%. We have almost 2,500 people that came to see our first production.
Wow.
We're really looking forward to lots of people coming to the next one and then the next one.
And the reviews are very good too, which was nice.
They're fantastic.
Yeah.
And our students are all involved in it. We have shadows that are following the actors in every single production. We have master classes that are going on in all of the regular classwork at College of DuPage. We have study guides. We have a class going on in continuing education. I mean, there's just so much energy behind everything that we're doing.
And it's nice to have the student engagement for COD.
100%.
It's fun. So talk about the shadows, because I don't know if everybody knows what you're talking about.
So each one of our actors and every one of our performances has a student actor assigned to them. They come to every I was going to say performance, which they do come to the performances, but every rehearsal, and they follow us backstage, and they see how we're working on the show and ask us questions and talk to us about it.
So they're kind of like an understudy in a way?
Like an understudy, except that they're really studying under that actor.
Got it. So they're like an apprentice?
Exactly.
Okay.
And then we have student apprentices acting as assistant stage managers, studying under our professional stage managers.
Nice. So tell us, now, Good People, there's a movie called Good People.
Yes.
This is not the movie, just so people don't get confused.
No, this is the play by David Lindsay-Abaire, who really is a complex writer, because he's written the book for Shrek the Musical, and he wrote the book for The New Wizard of Oz. I forget the name of it.
And this show also won an award, right?
It won a Tony in 2011.
Okay.
With Frances McDormand. And so...
Best Actress, Best Play?
Best Actress.
But it was up for Best Play.
Yes,
so
and
it's
designers.
a very good play.
It's an incredible play.
And you're in her role, right?
And I'm in her role.
Fancy.
Very fancy.
Tell us about this role.
So Margie is this scrappy single mom from South Boston who's just trying to pull herself up by her bootstraps and survive. And she is a cashier at a dollar store and loses her job. She has a disabled daughter that you never meet. but it's funny.
Okay.
So it sounds really serious, but it's not. It's full of humor. It's full of wry irony. It's full of.
Does she make fun of herself?
She totally makes fun of herself, and people around her too. And she wants to figure out what it's going to be, what it's going to take to make it through this world. She's not going to give up no matter what.
Oh, so it's hopeful.
It's very hopeful.
Good.
And it's about love and good people and what we do for each other and what we do to save each other and what we do to save ourselves. Actually, I think it's more timely than it even was in 2011 about classism, about can you get out? Is this destiny? Or can you work really hard and get out? And in one breath, you can think, this woman is loving and warm and takes care of everybody. And in the same breath, you think, oh my gosh, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Yeah. So it's both sides of the coin. And I think the audience has to leave and say, wow, there are good people, but every one of us has a different part of us. And what am I going to make a difference in tonight?
Well, and you know, they say a big part of the election was those people who felt on the edge. Like, I'm one paycheck away from, how's it going to go?
Yes, this is her. Okay. And then the other side,
so maybe
too.
It is very timely.
It's very timely.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think it's the kind of play that the audience in one moment feels, identifies with one person on stage, and in the next second identifies with somebody else. I think it's a really interesting, lively, funny, hard thing to talk about.
Oh, I bet. So what's the next show coming up?
Improbable Fiction comes after that.
And what's your role?
In that, I'm an administrator.
Fancy.
Fancy.
All right, back to the other side.
Back to the other side again.
Okay, and what are you going to do for that one?
For that one, I'll probably host some continuing education classes, and we have a wonderful high school ambassador program where we've given local high school students season subscriptions to all of our shows, and we bring them in and we have an engagement activity with them. They go backstage, they take a tour, they meet the actors, they watch special things.
Nice.
They have pizza and talk about the show and then see the show and then write about it.
And are you hosting that?
I'll be hosting that.
Oh, they'll have a good time.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, that's wonderful. Anything else we need to know about good people?
Most of all, it's about us. It's about us. It's about every single one of us in DuPage County and beyond. And it's not inaccessible. It is provocative, but it's.
Can you bring kids?
No, it wouldn't be a good idea.
All right, so adults.
Adults.
Okay.
And.
Or 18 and up.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I think it's about what we're going through right now, and maybe we can talk about it afterwards. And it's a good night.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your perspective on what's happening with BTE, and we wish you the best. Break a leg.
Thank you.
Okay, so to order tickets or for more information on good people, you can visit atthemac.org or btechicago.org. Also, coming in February, the MAC features an amazing global flick series every Wednesday at 1:30 and 7:30. It's a free series on international films, and what makes the series so special is, number one, they're all free, and two, after each screening, a COD faculty member will lead a conversation on the film and talk about the cultural fabric of where it's from, or the social and political themes, and offer insight and engagement in a great conversation with the audience. Each of the movies are notable and award-winning, and this year's lineup has some big hits. Also coming to the MAC in February, just in time for Valentine's Day, is Rick Michael in an evening of Sinatra with a full orchestra. Rick was here a couple of years ago, and we had so many requests to bring him back that we did it. Variety magazine says he is the closest thing to Sinatra they have ever heard.